Hello everyone, I'm Eric. Welcome back to my channel. Recently, quite a large number of my clients have been reaching out to ask me, exactly how much does it cost to open up a professional bagged water factory? And what specific equipment is needed to get started? Indeed, compared to the expensive cost of bottled water, a bagged water production line is the first choice for many people. Not only is it low cost, but it's also easy to sell. Generally speaking, you only need an investment of tens of thousands of US dollars. With that, you can start making money locally by selling water. So in today's episode, we'll talk in detail about how to set up a bagged water production line. First, you need to know that a bagged water production line consists of two core pieces of equipment. The first is the water purification equipment, and the second is the bagged water filling machine. Let's start by talking about the water purification equipment. If you want your bagged water business to sell well, the key comes down to two words: taste. Many people think that just filtering the water clean is enough, but trust me, if your local water quality isn't properly treated, the water will taste astringent. If the water even has a slightly salty taste, then no matter how attractive your packaging is, it simply won't sell. The key factor that determines the taste of the water is the process used in your water purification equipment. If your local water source is clean tap water or high quality deep well water, and the measured TDS is less than 500 parts per million, then a single stage reverse osmosis system is enough to make the water taste sweet and refreshing. A 1-ton water purification unit has a budget of around $2,900 US. However, if your local water is high salinity, regular groundwater or well water, and the TDS exceeds 1,000 parts per million, then you'll need to use a double-stage reverse osmosis system. Of course, the price is also a bit higher. For a 1-ton double-stage reverse osmosis main unit, the price will be about $4,300 US. Of course, if you choose the wrong process just to save money, the water you produce will taste very bad, and absolutely no one will buy your water. Trust me. Once you've figured out the water source, next you need to decide how many bags of water you want to produce per day. According to our single filling machine, the standard speed is about 25 to 30 bags per minute. Let me list for you directly the 4 most commonly used production levels in the current market. First level, if you want to produce 1,000 bags of water per hour, then you need to equip yourself with a 1,000-liter water purification system. Adding a single filling machine will be enough for your use. The second level is 2,000 bags of water per hour, which means your water purification system needs to be upgraded to 2,000 liters per hour. And you'll need to equip 2 filling machines for the water purification and filling line accordingly. By the same logic, for 3,000 bags per hour, you'll need a 3,000 liter per hour water purification system. And you'll also need to equip 3 filling machines. The largest setup. Generally speaking, if you want to produce 5,000 bags per hour, then your water purification system definitely needs to be 5,000 liters per hour. And you'll need to equip 4 filling machines. Only in this way can you fully support your production capacity. At this point, many business owners will ask, if I want to produce bags of different capacities, how should I choose the machines? If you only want to make regular retail water ranging from 50 milliliters to 500 milliliters, you can just choose our small model filling machine. The cost of one filling machine is about $1,000 to $1,500 US. But if you want to, if you mainly want to produce family-size bags from 200 milliliters up to 1,000 milliliters, which are larger bagged water products, then you need to choose our large model filling machine with a single unit costing about $3,000 to $3,500 US. Make sure to clearly understand what sizes your market needs before choosing the corresponding machine. Only then will your water business run more smoothly. Finally, and this is also the most crucial step, now that you have the equipment, where should you place it? Once the factory is built, how should you arrange your electricity, your factory, and your personnel? Let's do the math for you based on this standard configuration table. If you want to set up a filling line with a capacity of 1,000 bags per hour, the total power of your equipment will be about 6 kilowatts. You'll need a workshop of about 30 square meters, which is enough to accommodate all the equipment. Accordingly, for 2,000 bags per hour, the power required is 8 kilowatts, and your factory area would need to be about 40 square meters. By the same logic, for 3,000 bags, you'd need 100 square meters, and for 5,000 bags, 200 square meters. Of course, I must remind all customers of one thing. No matter which production capacity you choose, outside of the production workshop, you must set aside at least 100 square meters of separate warehouse space to store your finished water products. Otherwise, once the production line starts, you won't even have a place to stand. If you already have a clear investment budget or you're already looking at factory spaces, if you don't know how to choose the right model or plan the layout of your factory, just send me a private message with your target production volume and your local water quality situation. My name is Eric, and we are a source manufacturer in China. I will personally help you create the most detailed factory construction plan and budget. All right, goodbye. See you next time.